It almost sounds obsessive in some ways. Is that in your nature? Do you kind of person you can be easily obsessed by one topic and dive into that quite a lot?
Yeah, I guess shit.
So you do your landscape architects, right?
I was.
Yeah. So you quit that.
Yeah, I got a degree and a master's in that.
Okay.
So money well spent. Yeah.
So why did you quit that and then go into doing this kind of stuff?
To be fair, initially I quit landscape design and all that because I absolutely suck at design. Oh, okay. I cannot pitch you something where I tell you I put a tree and a shrub here because it's going to change your life. I just can't. To me, everything is just doesn't matter. Just let nature be the way it is. But I got an opportunity via Reddit for. So what happened briefly was I was working as a landscape architect in London. It was fun and everything. I just didn't feel like I could actually excel in it in any way. Like actually get a bigger job, better pay. It felt a bit bored. When I quit my job, I played on Reddit a lot because it was working. I'm like, holy shit, people are recognizing me. What's going on? Why not just keep doing it? It was fun, and well, I was bored and without a job, and not necessarily happy. You know, when you're bored and you do something, you overdo it. You're just not. It wasn't like a passion. I didn't know what was gonna get me, but slowly it started to open up doors. You know, with people reaching out and all that, open up doors to media and people being like, oh, how are you doing? And I started to feel like I understand how it works because sometimes I'd post an article or like I made some people trend from scratch to 50,000, 100,000 followers on Instagram in a few days. And that to me was insane. I was like, damn, that really works. Like you can actually make someone online. And obviously I was, interested because I would have loved to make myself online in some way, but I don't have any specific things I'm doing. And one day, I think I mentioned it. Yeah, I did in the article in the Forbes one. One day, when I spoke with that interview for Upvoted, and I spoke with Alexis Ohanian, and Alexis told me, and because he was very friendly and we were having a laugh, we were actually crying our eyes out. He's a cool guy. He told me like, why aren't you doing something in media? Why aren't you leveraging your job for something else? And he didn't really say like go and chill or go and do something specific. He just mentioned it, and I'm like, you know what, that is true. Like, no one actually said it out loud before, and for him to have said it, it kind of made more sense. And after that, I think I just started applying to a few different places. And
so you were unemployed. So during this time when you were doing your full-time Reddit mod work and sort of getting all the karma that you have, you were unemployed in that time.
I kind of did it also throughout my job, but not necessarily like while I was working, at the office, even though I did. But just throughout, while I was employed, I was also tinkering on Reddit. But the peak point, I guess, came after I was unemployed, and I just had more time to do it. And
how did you support yourself in that time?
Well, I had made some money, and as I told you, I lost a lot of it by living in London. But I was able to support myself through just a lot of savings. And I think at one point, I can remember, did I? Oh no, I stayed in London, yeah. During that time I was applying, and the weird thing that happened was when I started applying, with a step back, like you can't be like, hello, I'm this guy. I'm not sure if people know who the hell I am or if I can actually do something for them. Like I wasn't even sure of what I can do for them as media. But I applied, people were very responsive, like not even a few hours. They're like, oh shit, I know who you are. Why not? Let's have a chat. And I went there, chatted about the whole thing. They were very keen on getting me on board.
Tell me a bit more about how you got to your karma level. Show us how you sort of do things and how get karma points. Yeah.
So let's test something real quick. So you go on. Right. So now I don't want to open the floodgates to karma whoring, but then again, it sounds fun. So if we do that,
you want to see that? It sounds interesting.
Why the hell not?
Yeah.
It's not a big secret. It's not a secret in any way. It's just people don't know how to do it, and if they learn, they'll try it, and then it'll work. So go, for instance, on Instagram. You can search things by hashtags. So puppies of Instagram, and then it comes down, and you go on Instagram. Let's see. Nope, that was not puppies of Instagram. There you go. And you check whatever is trending. So if something is popular, that's a popular video. Let's see, bullies of Instagram, what is he doing? No, that's music. Whatever, something cute.
No music?
Yeah, I mean that's a cute picture,
okay.
Right? You see that picture? I can crop it. and then I can just whatever.
So you got a quick crop tool ready to go there.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah.
But essentially that's for work because we always need. But I'll obviously use it for everything else.
Yeah.
So you just go post it, upload it. Those eyes though. Post it to RA. And check it out. And then we'll check after 5 minutes or 10. It'll start to be uploaded.
But bam, that's it. You've done that.
That's one thing. Another
do you
thing,
not feel like you need to credit the person that you've taken the content?
Oh yeah. A lot of the times I do, but a lot of times it doesn't have a credit, so I'm not going to go out of my way. So photo by, there you go. Photo by Grey Wolf, great. The problem with crediting people on Reddit is they don't accept any kind of, so RA for instance, or GIFs or anything. They don't accept social blogs. So if I want to credit him, I can't. But I can be like, what's his name? Grey Wolf. I can be like, if you want to know, that sounds cheesy, but this tiny doggo has his own Insta. There you go. But then again, this won't get upvoted on Reddit because people are going to see it as promotion. So that's the weird part. So I can do that and be like, he's a Siberian Husky.
So if you credit it, it looks like promotion.
Beautiful Siberian Husky. But that's it, man. That's the problem. Beautiful Siberian Husky. So this post is going to now get downvoted because I'm saying this tiny doggo has his own Insta. I'm plugging the Insta and it sounds like I'm only posting for promotion. All right. This is like whatever fun video. Right. He's happy playing in the pool. Right. I go on Imager. The tool, the GIF, video to GIF tool. I check it. Put it there. Make a GIF out of it. And then post the GIF to all the relevant subreddits on Imager as well. Now, the good thing with Imager is that you can plug the, you can edit your post and be like, oh, that's the source, if you want to follow it. But then it'll get removed on Reddit because they don't want you plugging any social, Facebook or Instagram is a no-go. There, it's ready. Just go, take it.
And
one more thing, sometimes not to avoid getting banned, I check Karma DK. It checks for reposts on Reddit, so you don't rehash old content because, well, there's enough fresh content to go around. You don't need to do that. But then, you check it. If it's not, posted already, let me just see that it's not posted already. You just go here, do it again. I don't have any title now. Splashy Fun. That's terrible. And it's not gonna. If it front page, then shame on you, Reddit. Seriously, Splashy Fun is a crap title, right? And so I have zero ways of crediting the guy now. I can just make him trend, and then if people want to chase it, they're gonna try and be like, oh, I know that guy or something. I can always mention his Instagram, but they actually ban you for plugging anything social.
Right. Okay.
So it's.
And so you were doing this just out of your own interest because it was a bit of fun.
Yeah.
How many times are you doing this a day? So we've done 2 now in the space of 5 minutes. So how many times are you doing that a day?
I mean, you can. To be fair, I do it sometimes on my phone, and you just check it. Let me just check my phone real quick. Right, you just check it. Check what's trending. Check things. I know a lot of Twitters. I follow a lot of Instagram accounts. I know, I just crop a picture and post it on Reddit if I want to. Sometimes if I'm bored on a train, I'll just log online, check Twitter. Even sometimes check Imager. You can check Imager user submitted popularity. Now that's gonna just ruin everything. But don't do it, guys. But you can. A lot of people already do it. And you can check whatever's popular here and just be like, all right, wait, no, like rising. Let's say like rising stuff. If something is popular, not that ass. Something like, you can actually find it here and then post it. Like that's a dog that ate a sandal and he's ashamed, and you just post the GIF, to Reddit. The thing is, you can find fresh content here. You can find fresh content on Twitter, on Facebook. The thing is, I initially used to do it. Sometimes I wake up in the morning, before I set off to do whatever. I'd post a bunch of things and then leave. Sometimes I'm at home, so I'd post a bunch of things, do my own whatever, watch my shows, just be with my friends, and then I'll check on Reddit and be like, oh, that picked up, that's fun. But then now sometimes when I'm about to kill time, you know how people just turn on the TV? Well, I log on Reddit and post stuff, which means I'm doing it less and less now because the work is consuming and I'm having to find a flat and all that. It's just too much happening in real life to be Redditing too much, but.
So in your downtime, when other people are sitting back and watching Homeland on Netflix, you're sitting there posting this stuff.
Reposting. Sorry, damn, this interview is over. Right?
You know what I mean? Posting from elsewhere, getting content from elsewhere, posting it on Reddit, and then basically building up your karma to the point where it is now. You're doing that consistently for a couple of years, or.
Yeah, well, 2 years, but that's it. Like sometimes for me, when I'm about to kill time, it's fun for me to post stuff on Reddit. It sounds weird, but it's engagement, it's community. I also go around checking other, subs and things like that. So for me, whenever I'm on the tube or something, or just on a bus or in a car, or at home, or I wake up in the morning, I just check my phone. Sometimes log on Reddit before you sleep. I check Reddit and check the stuff that are on Reddit, but also post stuff. Most people just check it. I check it and then I post more stuff. And for me, that's kind of a time-killing little habit.
It almost sounds obsessive in some ways. That in your nature, you kind of person you could be easily obsessed by one topic and dive into that quite a lot.
Yeah, I guess shit. I guess you could say something like that. That yeah, if I kind of enjoy something, I could not abuse it, but just go all the way. And then I get really bored out of it quick. But then the thing with Reddit is, it's a constant community. It's not like a video game. Sometimes if I enjoy something, I'll just play it so much, and then I couldn't see it anymore. I just can't take it. Most people do that. It's not me. I don't have a condition or something, but I do tend to kind of. So the way Reddit worked, so I'll be honest, getting attention kind of makes you want to do it more. And that sounds weird, but you do get attention. You do get people messaging you. You watch a post grow, and then so many people are just talking about that's engagement. You're like, holy shit, I'm making thousands of people talk, and then you're kind of behind it, so people are recognizing you. I mean, to be fair, it's not the best because a lot of things on Reddit that get posted on Reddit or found online are not sourced pictures or whatever, and you end up posting it and just making it go around at the expense of someone's either silly phone picture or professional work. Now, whenever it's professional work, I try not to do that, because if it's like a YouTuber, it's really scummy and it'll end up, working against me. They're like, yeah, well, you're posting someone else's work without credit. That's shit. So that's something I try to avoid. But then again, sometimes you can't source things online. And yeah, I guess at first it was seeing that it worked, seeing that attention that I'm getting, and also kind of obsessively doing it just because I'm like, holy shit, that's something I didn't know that existed. Like, you can tap into it and make things trend, overdo it.
There's a lot of power in that, and I guess you get a dopamine hit when you get all of that engagement and feedback. So it propels you to do more.
Well, the few instances initially that really got me like excited and surprised, but now they don't anymore because I know what to expect. I think I remember I posted someone's, like he did metal works. And he created fairies out of metal strings, and it was really cool. So I posted that on Reddit. It went so viral, and then I credited him, and the guy was let's just check that in a sec. And I credited him, and the guy grew like overnight, and he got all these articles written about him and his work, and he became famous overnight. I'm like, damn, that works. That actually works. Another guy was called Tindafella, and I think everyone knows him, Tindafella, on Instagram. He parodies people's is that him? Yeah, people's there you go, pictures. So obviously he's just recreating the Justin Bieber one, but he usually does it for Tinder. So that was his initial thing. So he just recreates things. He was about 5K strong. He had 5,000 followers on Instagram, and then I posted him. He went viral, and obviously he was credited because people were like, oh, who's that guy? So we credited him. Well, I'm guessing the community and I. On Imgur and Reddit. The guy ended up on Australian TV, and in about 2-3 days he was at 90,000. Now he's bleeding out because he wasn't as active, but 90,000 followers. And to me, and he reached out, we became friends. He's a good friend, and to me that was, it's happening. You actually make it happen. It spills over real life. It makes people's
changes. So you've been responsible, I guess, for a lot of people's social media success. Then
by default, by them not even knowing me, by me tinkering with it, and it was fascinating at first. Now it's still fascinating, but I know what to expect. So I guess it's not as fascinating in that sense, but it's still always exciting to see things, especially when it's something that you hold dear. If it's like, that's why I always like Photoshop battles, because it's like my own creation, and people are like, oh, that's so funny. Obviously original content is always going to be more fascinating, to get feedback on than just random linking. But so
when you post something, that you can make someone go viral, and you can change can change your life in some respects. But
Pretty much.
does that enter into your mind when you post something? Do you think, right, do I actually want to do this? This might bring a lot of attention to this person's way. This person actually might be that good a person.
Yeah.
You have to. There's another process. You have to think about what you're doing before you do it, because this person can become public and famous in some way.
That's why I try to avoid posting anything negative or witch hunty. Like anything that's like, look at this asshole doing this. It's just, I might have done it before with like a gif of someone, whatever, punching someone else in the face or something. But I avoid it just for the sake of negativity. Like it's just better to stick to the positive stuff, because negative stuff can burn. Like it can just explode in your face at the most unexpected. I don't want to actually, be the cause for someone else's downfall. But if I am the cause for someone else's bunch of Twitter followers or Instagram followers, or like they cover them as in articles, or just a bit more fame on their end, then it's not a problem. But I do remember like the first times when I made these people trend and become famous, and there are a bunch more. I'm not going to list them all or something. I should have, though. I didn't keep track of it. I should have kept the list of default people I made trend by being too bored with my own life. But
good for your CV, I guess.
Yeah, that is a good title. Yeah. So I remember a lot of people telling me, well, why the hell do you do it? Why wouldn't you actually make money out of it? Why don't you do like viral consulting and all that? But I never wanted to do it. I never wrapped my head around the whole do it professionally, up until I did it professionally with a company, not myself.
So when you were posting all this stuff, you never thought I could make some money from this in the future. You were just doing it, and then at some point the penny dropped. You thought, right, actually, I've done very well here. I've made a lot of careers for people, so I can myself get some money from it.
I kind of understood how it works and how you can, and the extent of trending something on Reddit and Imager, like it actually spills over everything, news outlet, everything, and that was exciting. But to be fair, it's not the same. Like that's promotion. If I right now with the status that I've got, if I start doing that and being like, oh look at that, that's a cool whatever thing, follow it. It's not gonna bode well at all. Initially, I did it because it was no one knew who I was, so it was fun for me. Right now, I just stick to just funny and interesting stuff without that. But also, if I have a source of some YouTuber that did something and I create the video and post it, I always give the source, because at the end of the day, they're already famous. I'm not plugging them, so it's not like I'm promoting them. They have millions of followers. They don't care about me or what I tinker around with Reddit. But if I'm like, this is a photographer with like 100 followers, please follow him, check this out, it doesn't look right, and I would get a lot of flack for it. So
let's have a look at that post we posted. How's that going? Any traction on that? 10 minutes ago.
There you go. Both are going to be on the front page. Yay, we did it, dude. So, obviously. Look, that's right. So I'll tell you a little secret.
Yeah.
It's not a secret. It's just habit.
So both, what's this? Both are is that the news section, right?
Yeah, no, that's my own. Right. So this has 6 upvotes in 10 minutes. This has 8 upvotes in 12 minutes. If the upvotes are following the minutes, so if you end up with 20 upvotes in 20 minutes, you're getting on the front page. This is subreddit specific, but most default, like our picks are funny, works that way. Their algorithm, their kind of rising queue works that way. So you can go to the sub itself, you go to top, and you go to past hour. So these are the popular posts in the past hour, and you can check how it's going. This is obviously going to end up on the front page. It has 69 upvotes in 58 minutes. That it's really popular. It's just numbers, but you understand how they work and what numbers are going to push you further. So my posts are there, which is not bad at all.
13.
Yeah, look at that. So this is 58 minutes, 36, 40, 30, 49. Oh, that's 17 minutes. So that's probably going to overtake my post just because it seems more popular.
So what are the comments saying on the post you put in?
Let's see. So I feel like Fun with Cats seems like a spammy account. No, he's not. Excuse me, Fun with Cats. Right. Right, so let's see the comments just real quick. I want to see if anyone replied to that Instagram plug, just to see if they... Oh, they didn't. But then again, it might be...
Okay.
It might be...
So genuine comments asking about the dog.
Oh no, it's still here.
Yeah.
Sorry. Just checking. Sometimes they remove the comment automatically.
Right,
so it's still here. But if that was an Instagram link, it would be removed automatically by the bot. Are you sure it's a husky? I think it's a crossbred with a raccoon. That's funny. Hiskroon. Good looking pup there.
So genuine comments.
Yeah.
Even though it perhaps might look a bit spammy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Moderators predominantly get abused. You don't get praised because I'm not gonna thank you for, you know, having an interesting thing on the front page. I'm gonna hate you because you removed something I want to see or banned me. Like,
there has never been a more important time to support independent media and investigative journalism. So if you like the work we do, then subscribe to our channel, send us tips, and most importantly, if you can, pledge to our Patreon and help keep us going and keep us uncovering these stories. Cheers.